This setup is difficult. So there might not be a replay of the stream. There we go. Okay. Now we are on the U of Tubes. So let's see if we can get our music working. Thank you so much for checking. All right. Let me get our music working, because what the F? I wonder if I just have to restart Spotify. Sometimes it's weird. So let's just see. Oh good, it picked up where I left off. I have a sketchy idea, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh no, it's mad. Don't save changes. Discard. Usually I check to make sure that things are working, but the replay of the lives is no music anyway, so it's not like, I mean, I'm just jamming to my brain radio. Womp. I mean, I could pause and like restart everything and come back. When I do that, then everybody leaves. So like if it's crucial that we have jams, I will restart and come back. But if not, we'll just keep making these little patches. Well, I'm going to use the light squares until I don't have any more of them. Well, but I want them, I kind of want them to be interdispersed though. Okay, well, this is a 2 light square one anyway. Okay, so let's block it out. And now it looks crazy because I'm dancing to the music that y'all can't hear. Do I have any? No, I have a lot of these, so we're going to use them. That's cute. Okay. I mean, yeah. I like it. Okay. But it is good to know that y'all like the viewing experience better on the Twitchy app. Pixie, hi! Good to see you as well. Happy Monday. School's out for summer. I'm free. I'm free. I had fun though. I think like a little bit of frivolous school to like lift your spirits. I called it comfort school, and one of my like previous art school teachers was like, girl, what do you mean comfort school? I was like, because there's like a schedule to follow and your assignments are all like, you don't have to do a lot of like thinking. What is the trick to cutting straight lines for quilt squares? Because this is what stops me from sewing. Get squares. Actually, hang on. I got you, fam. Get one of these. Get you one of these. I forgot what it's called, but it's got these grooves that your rotary cutter fits into, and it's got the measurements all along the sides. So whatever, like, I start by cutting strips, okay, like with this thing, and then turn them, and then you can cut your squares. Get one of these. This is how I cut squares out. It's my favorite thing. But I'm annoyed because there isn't like room for it on my little pegboard. You're welcome. But yes, so like my favorite ruler type thing that I've ever bought. Now, I can't account for cutting on the wrong line. You do have to pay attention, but assuming you're paying attention and you're cutting in the right grooves, like the squares will come out perfect pretty much every time. I would also, if you're like cutting squares for half square triangles, I would take a look at some of the tutorials on the U of Tubes for how to make multiple half square triangles at a time, because oftentimes the cutting happens like when you're actually like cutting your units, and then you just end up with half square triangles instead of like you cut a bunch of squares and now you have to sew them and now you have to cut them apart into half square triangles. Which brand was that? Let me see. It's Corpulra? No, I was reading it upside down. I don't know if that's a brand name actually. I got this off of House of Bezos. Let me see if I still have the link. Oh, you have not seen a pink one. Maybe I like found like, the Schmamazon. The House of Bezos. Okay, let me find it. That's not where my keyboard is. What would you call it? Cutting ruler, I guess? Nope, none of these things are what I am talking about. wait, here it is. Slotted ruler. And I will just put the link in here. Ooh, there's a 10% off coupon. Heck yeah. I mean, he should call it that. There you go. I'll put the link in all the chats. I just saw a restriction. What was that? Oh, the mods are fast. Thanks, mods. Okay. But yeah, I super enjoy that tool. It's my favorite. And not to like have you spending all of the coins, but I also recommend the Big Mat rotary cutting surface. Anna is super awesome. She's here on the Clock app, and I like it better than the self-healing mat because it does not like dull your blade as much. And you can get rid of like the raised cut marks. So that ruler plus a Big Mat, like rotary cutting mat, perfect squares. Perfect. Oh wait, you know what? I'll just chain piece these. I'll save myself some thread. Yes. Oh, you got to meet them. That's so awesome. The next time I like am feeling adventurous, I'm gonna go to one of the quilting conventions. I need them to do one in Palm Springs. Like, I want to go on a whole journey. Ow, I'm okay. I just poked myself a little bit. Scissors are sharp. Wait, is that right? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Yeah. I know y'all are thinking that this is probably more work than ironing, but I promise it's not. It just seems like it. Okay. I think I could get away with just one pin. sleep from 10.5 hours at work today. No, that's such a long day. Summer in Palm Springs is like living in Satan's armpit. It really is. And it's already getting into the triple digits. Like it's already kind of hot. And yes, a pool is a must. Like if you live out here, like it's almost like a basic utility because it's just so hot. Like it is warm. We went to visit our friends in Crestline this weekend and it was so nice. Like, it was all cool and foresty. I almost stuck that pin right through my fingernail. This is why I need to put the press-ons back on. They were like giving me a great deal of protection from needles. Those things are like armor. Hey, Mossgrove. Happy Monday. So the clock app has been trolling me, and I'm like debating just making the full switch to Twitch app for streaming. Like, because I don't come on here to be harassed by a robot. Like, it's supposed to be fun. Okay, wait, hold up. These are getting pressed in. Yeah. I mean, these I will probably hit with the iron. Okay, I wasn't doing it for the piecing portion. Happy Monday to those who celebrate for real. Like, could you imagine somebody walks up to you, looks like you've got a case of the Mondays. Like, shut up! Your face has a case of the Mondays. Okay. This is starting to be very cute. So now I need another like flowery one. I could do a different variation. Or are there purples in this bag? I went to the So What table on Saturday. So we like we hit up the So What table, we went to breakfast, and then we went to Crestline. And I got a pack of like these little squares for $10. It's so many. And then I found some gems, okay? Like I got a charm pack. And then they had a table just full of scraps where you could fill this bag for $1. And now I wish I had stuffed it more, but look at I've been strips. Like we're gonna do some strip quilting and it's gonna be so cute. Like I can't wait. I got a lot of like my husband's like, as you're digging through people's garbage, like, it's not garbage. Like I finally got some of these kind of fabrics for like quilt repair. Look through my bag of trash with me. I got a bunch of like these little pieces. Oh yeah. And like I went there because listen, you have to go to the So What table with a plan. And I was like, okay, I need solids. So we're gonna be on the lookout for those, which I know solids are like not the most exciting thing to shop for, but you need them like in your fabric collection. Like it can't just all be prints. So I got a good deal of white because I now know that I will use this. And then, no. And then I got this pretty blue, a dusty rose, another blue, and like this, it's a dyed panel, but it looks like it's ombre. So these are going to be like very cool in some quilts. But like I love So What table because I spent 37 coins like for all of this. And had I gone to like Hawaiian Skamricks or like somewhere, it would have been well over $100. So it's just like, yes. So if you were looking for fabric, see if your community has a quilt guild or a sewing guild because they probably do a So What table. And it wasn't just like fabric, it's notions, it's thread, it's tools, it's sewing machines. Like, I mean, all secondhand and from people's stashes. But when you're like building your fabric stash, I recommend doing that because when you're learning to sew, like, and you're using like the good stuff, you're like spending a lot of money to like make a lot of mistakes. But like, if you just, and like hit up your neighborhood old lady who sews, like they are overflowing with fabric and always trying to like give it away to people. So, I mean, if you tell someone that you need like scraps or whatever, like be prepared to never have to buy fabric again because they will bring the scraps. Like I'm going to go hang out with the buds on Tuesday and show them what I'm working on and see if they have like more colors like this. Cause I love the purple quilts. Like purple is my happy place. Like since I was a kid, like in kindergarten, my favorite color combination was purple and black. Like I've been goth for a very long time. So like, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're making a new blog. But yes, go to the So What table. And when you spend your dollars there, you are helping to like fund the guild organization that is putting it on. It goes to keeping their dues low. It goes to paying teachers for classes. Like it goes to all sorts of things that like enrich the community. So that is my ad for the So What table. Stephanie would be very proud. And it was funny because I took Mr. Heather with me. So like he got to meet all my quilt friends and they were just like, oh my gosh, we love your wife so much. He was like, I love her too. So much fun. But yeah, next time I'm going to have a list and I'm just going to mall madness it. Cause like by the time we have the next So What table, I'll have at least like 3 more quilt tops sewn that I'll need backs for. And they had wide backs too. So they had big backs. Like the big boy fabric. And I was like, ooh, but I like don't make quilts that big right now. right now, but soon. Like, the long arm journey is starting on Friday. Okay, so what should we do? And like, what about these squares? Like, did I decide to use these for something else because there weren't that many of them? Because now I feel like it would be fun to add in a random square. You know what? I should arrange these by value. That's what's throwing me off. So dark, mid, lights. And there's some more solids. You know what? I'm gonna use these random little squares. These are real cute. Okay, and that's dark. I classify that as mid to light. I don't know. Like, where's this random pink square gonna go? Like, it's going in one of these. Ooh, but I only have two of these. Okay, so this is a dark. What are my two patterns? Okay. Okay. All right. I think, and this is light. Okay. Okay. And these completely like don't go. They're not purple. So I'm gonna put them back in the bag because I'm not trying to throw that much chaos into it. Good deal in the square kit, right? Like it's so much. And I feel like I saw this at the last So What table and I like didn't get it. And this time I was like, oh, it was meant to be. Like this was meant for me. So there's gonna be like a lot of Irish chains in my life. Shout out to the Irish side of my genealogy. We're making the Irish chains. Okay, so then next I need another one of these. So maybe I'll do a variation. So for my middle square, I'll use this. Ooh, it's kind of pretty, huh? But you know what? I think I want at least two of each of them to be a little similar. Oh, you know what? Do I have 4 of these? Oh, shoot, it's only 3. Dang it. How is it only 3? What a bummer. Okay, good to know. So I can use that for like the 2 in one of these and like a middle somewhere else. Oh, wait. I can use it for the middle here, maybe? Is that enough contrast? No, not really. That's okay. Also, I don't know if I want solids in the middle. Like, I think I always want to have a print in the middle. We'll see, though. We'll see. Stop sticking together. Okay, and then I need 2 more dark ones on this side. And in the middle, you know what? No, like this might be cute. I don't know, it's kind of cute in the middle like that. Okay, but the thing is, I have 4 of these. So I could, no, I don't think I want, no, Hang on. No. I know I for sure want to use these mermaid squares. Eccentric, hi! Candace, how you doing? I don't know if this is enough contrast. Like, not that there are like rules, but the Irish chain is like a little more specific because when you like link everything up, it does a cool thing. Hang on. Hold up. So you see like this pattern will continue. Let me pull it over some more so y'all can actually see. So what we're doing is making like diagonal sort of decisions here with the light squares. So I definitely need a light square in the middle. So I guess let me be basic. No, I don't know. What about this one? Yeah, I think that works. Haven't seen you for, I know, listen, I've been in school, like chronic illness things happening, but I am like, I'm back at, you know what? I really liked this pink square. Like, I thought that was really cute. So we're doing that. We'll do that this time. Oh, what? You liked this one? Do you like this one better? I mean, I'm going to do both inevitably, but like the little bit of pink is like making me happy. I'm looking at it on my screen there because it like shrinky dinks it so I can like see the value a little more than like having it right in my face. Yeah. I think this is it. Like that one is real cute. And you see how quick these squares go together. Like, yeah, they're tiny, but they go together pretty quickly. And you could always do like a like exploded Irish chain and use like layer cake squares, 12-inch squares. And then you only have to make a few 9 patches. You have a whole quilt. But I like scrap quilting, or I believe this is called nickel quilting because they're tiny. I like this. Meanwhile, I am watching the most touching anime. It's called A Sign of Affection, and it's about a hearing impaired girl and her like journey to like falling in love with someone. And it's so endearing and so cute. And like the guy that she's falling for is just like really fascinated by her, and he like wants to know what her world is like. He's like learning sign language, all these things. And I'm like, oh, my heart. But of course, she has like a hating childhood best friend who is also in love with her because, of course, she does. And I'm just like, bruh, you had like your whole lives to speak up, and now you're gonna ruin this for her? Like, how dare you? But I've been all right. I've been doing hard things like finishing projects before I start new ones, which is like, I feel very proud of myself for that. And twirling around, making stuff. Which by the end of the summer, I expect to have like at least 3 like wardrobe pieces made. Like I have all the tools. I don't need a serger because I could just use French seams. So now I like don't have an excuse. I told Mr. Heather, I was like, what kind of garment would you like me to make you? Like, do you want a button down? I was like, babe, I can just make you sweat shorts now. You don't have to like, and they'll be custom tailored to you. You don't have to like play the like, what is the sizing game? Because we take measurements here. And then my mom was like, oh, good, you can seamstress all my pants. I was like, no. What we're not doing is alterations. Like, what we're not doing, like, it's a whole other world, like, between making a garment from scratch and altering a garment that has already been made. And I mean, I will learn all of it eventually, but no. Like, don't give me your clothes that you want to wear to like learn how to do alterations on. It's too much pressure. Didn't I say I was going to chain piece these and then I absolutely forgot? Y'all are supposed to be watching me. Wasting all this thread. But that's okay because the sewing repair, so it's Ralph's Sewing and Vacuum. Thank you so much for the Go Populars. Thank you. I don't know why the little gifts. Oh, because I don't even have that one in the list. Hold up. Thank you so much. So they have notions and they don't sell fabric, but they do have thread. I saw rotary cutters. They have all the rotary cutting blades. So like now I don't have to wait for House of Bezos. I'll just go up the streets, little sewing vacuum repair, and they do alterations. That was the whole point of the story. And I'll just get whatever like little thread I need. Like, do you guys have all purpose? Okay, for a minute I thought my bobbin was out, and I was like, Didn't I say I was going to change my needle, though? I feel like I did, and then I absolutely, like, did not do that. And I should, because I finished, like, the whole quilt top. Okay. And what I'm going to worry about seams later. Because everything is going to get pressed, right? So it's whatever. That's why I'm using the roller. Because at least with the roller, it's not like, no, I'm already set in my ways. You can just be like, no, bruh, just go the other way. But this quilt is what I'm going to enter in the next, like, festival or whatever that we have. because they already went through during the meeting and had us like say if we were going to submit something. And I was like, well, you know what? I probably am going to like submit a thing. So I'm working on it now so that it's actually done. Like, I think it's like next year or something, but like quilts can take a long time. And this is a scrap quilt. So I don't know. These pieces are tiny. They're just little. Just a little guy. Y'all, my niece is so adorable. Like, she's getting her, like, you know how babies get their little two bottom teeth and their little two top teeth? And, like, that's how they experience food. They're just, like, using those little twofers. Like, she was cracking me up. She knows sign language, like the cutest little thing. Like heart explodingly cute. Ah, don't get tangled. Be cool. Okay. That would have been so annoying. Ah! Oh no! Man, back stitching is treacherous. Here for the watching and the music. Yes, I was just saying how I was gonna like stop streaming on the Clock app because they've been trolling me, but I was like, you know what? I'd like to offer like different options because like not everybody likes the Twitch app, not everybody likes YouTube, not everybody likes the Clock app. So I like to stream on multiple platforms so you can watch in the way that you prefer. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's 6:25. I gotta get up off of here. Y'all, we've been having so much fun. I gotta cook dinner. And it does actually require me because there's like a sauce involved. Like normally I'd be like, Mr. Heather, do you want to cook? But I am needed. So I'm gonna finish this block. Look at us. We got 3 blocks sewn. I'm sure I could do this faster if I was not talking. So if you're watching on the Twitch app, we're gonna go to ad break in about 15 seconds. So again, if you subscribe to my channel, you don't have to watch the ads. And when we get back, I'll do the church announcements and I'll get off of here. Oh, come on. Ronaldo, you're being dramatic. These little squares. I hate when I almost cut off the corner of my block. Settle down. So what, we're gonna rotate these, I suppose? Oh, look! It's making the pattern. So this is a preview of like what, so imagine this, but like quilt size. like giant. So now, ooh, we should pick a backing. Hold up. Because I think I have a backing for it. So hang on. I know what to use. Okay. Oh no, it's tiny. Okay, it's small, so I'll have to piece it. But like, I feel like that's real cute. Like, even imagining it as the binding, though maybe it's not enough contrast. I don't know though. I feel like it's pretty cute. The only problem is it's in 2 cuts and there isn't a lot of it. Let's see. I mean, that's pretty small. So we'll see. What about the other one? Is the other cut bigger? Dang it, it's not. Boo. That's okay. I will probably piece that and cut it to fit, like whatever size this ends up being. So, and if not, I can always add some white around the border. Like, we can always add white. That is not against the rules. Look how cute it is. Anyway, let's see where we are. It is 6:29. Okay, not so bad. So let's lay out the next square and then I will go. Oh, let me do my seams. My seams. Yeah. Okay, I was wondering why that wasn't laying flat. I was like, can you not? Okay. Is this what we were doing? This is what we were doing. And these squares, it doesn't matter if I rotate really. Okay. So the next one, oh, I can lay out the next 2. So I'll do another dark block because there are a ton of these. Like, this is a good amount. Freestyle. These over some more. Okay, so another one of these. Is that dark square in the middle too? Yes. Okay. And this one, you know what? This one I might do a mermaid in the middle, right? That's the same value, that works. Okay. And then for the lighter outside squares, I guess we'll use some of these again. These are really cute. It still looks nice. What other light color do I have? I can use these. Oh, should I use a warmer color? No. Immediately no. It's cute. Okay, so that, and then I need another light square variation. if that's too much. Like, and that is too dark. So, So what I could do, are there 4 of these? Two. Be chill. Whoops. Okay. This back here. I'll use more of these. Right? Yeah. And then in this diagonal, there's like a variation. Okay. I think that is going to be real cute. I don't love these. But I don't mind adding in a kind of darker purple around that. I like that a little better. Okay, so this can go back in its pile. And that's it for today. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you had a good Monday. Thank you for spending a little bit of it with me. Thank you, new folks who followed. For those who are new, hi, my name is Heather G. I am a visual effects artist and fiber artist. And when I'm not making the Hollywood TV magic, I'm in here making little scrap quilts and streaming and chatting with y'all. My live schedule is going to be a little looser. I found that it was a little rigid for my ADHD brain. So I'm just going to get on when I start sewing during the day, which is usually around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Like after all the housework is done, I'm like, okay, now I can like relax and sew. So these will be little evening sewing sessions. I hope y'all have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you get something yummy to eat. And if you missed the live, not to worry, you can watch the replay on the U of Tubes. I am That's So Heather pretty much everywhere except Instagram, where it's just my first and last name. So Michigan goodbye. Gotta say it at least 3 times and send you home with a pie. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, entries are still open to win this hand quilted quilt on the website, heathergrocott.com. So have an awesome evening, and I will see y'all next live.